Oh, I'm gonna cook my legs. I'm doing basically something I came up with. My wife loves this. It's essentially like a Mexican hash. I'm gonna deep fry some potatoes, take those out, add in some green pepper, some serrano pepper, some onion, season everything with some Tajin, add in some chorizo. I've got two types of chorizo here that I'm gonna add in with it. Then put the potatoes back in, roll it all together. And again, my wife loves it, loves this dish. Typically, I'll eat it with just eggs over easy, just like right on top. Like put that yolk just come right down on top of it. Ooh. My son loves it as a inside of like a breakfast burrito. My wife would just eat it as is. Anyway, so let's get started with the potatoes. I do not wash them. I scrub them, with just a brush, get the dirt off of them, and I don't peel them for this. I prefer having the skin on. I don't know why. I think it's you used to love crazy potatoes. My people from New Orleans and Metairie know what I'm talking about there. It's it's just mashed potatoes where they kept the skin on and then they mashed them up and added a whole lot of Cajun seasonings, nice and spicy. It was good stuff. Good, good stuff. You just basically want to throw it in small dices. That should be good enough right there. I'm gonna add that in some hot grease and be right back. I season these right away when I do them like this, with just a little bit of salt, and I'll put in for this. I'll put in some Tajin, Tajin stuff, and some Cajun seasoning. All right, well, let that cook down for a little bit, and then we're gonna get over here and get the other stuff prepped up. 1 second. Come on. So just a serrano pepper. I usually add jalapeno, but I kind of have come to really like the serrano pepper. And I don't think these are as hot as most serranos are, but still good. And half a green pepper. I used the other half last night with something for the family, so we got half left. Just gonna cut the pot out with this. For this dish, there's no sense in being real formal about it because it's gonna get cooked down, and I don't want it small pieces. I want to be able to bite into it. So just kind of rough chop it, and then half an onion. Good enough. Now for the chorizo, I'm going to use this stuff from Walmart that you get. I used half of it a couple weeks ago. I'm going to use this. It gets real liquidy when you're using it. Anyway, and then I'm also going to use I have two pieces of this deli chorizo. I really like this stuff a lot, but it kind of gives more substance, if that makes any sense. And that came like a larger group or a larger quantity. I think it came like 5 pounds or something like that. But what I basically do with this is I cut it in medallions. All right, just check on the potatoes. I want to crispy, look at these nice and crispy when I start, until I start cook these down. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, look at the potatoes. Make it these kind of crispy. I want them to kind of start changing color before you take them out. So they're going to cook in here for a little while. Since everything else is prepped, it's going to go nice and quick. So at this point, these are pretty much done. I'm going to go ahead and pull them out, and we'll start putting everything else together. Ready, mates? That cooked down a little bit. Season that with some salt, some Tajin, some Creole seasoning. Incidentally, this is really good with andouille as well. Right, they're starting to soften up, so we're going to drop in the big pieces of chorizo. We're going to save that little 2B2 for last. At this point, when it's all broken down, add your potatoes back in and stir everything nice together. And when it all comes together, it's this glorious, glorious chorizo hash. This stuff is awesome. Just gotta hide it from my wife. That was her hand right there. See, I told you, you have to hide it from her. Just like that.